Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. We won. A little update here for you, some information of what's happening right now live with Donald Trump signing those executive orders. Also an update on the Dave Ramsey situation. You may remember yesterday I brought this video live stream to you about lies, abuse of power. This video over here, this one here. And people, well, I was showing you about how Dave Ramsey, I forgot his name there, had been doing the wrong thing, lying, abusing power, manipulating. And then this morning, we had the issue where we were covering the live US inauguration. And you may remember I lost stream midstream as we were taken off air due to copyright violations, and I had a warning against me. Well, I've got some news for you about Dave Ramsey, some news about the YouTube violation, and the news about Donald Trump signing the executive orders. So where should I start? Well, I think I'll start by politely asking you, if you wouldn't mind, to tap the like button to share this out, because I've got some good information for you and you're going to like this. It's all about doing the right thing, working harder than anyone else. And if you do, right is right and might is right. Does that make sense? Do you understand that? You may have heard that used before, but I'm going to tell you right now exactly what I mean. First of all, let's talk about just briefly the situation with Donald Trump signing the executive orders. Over the last half an hour that I've been off air, I've been reading some documents, and just to let you know that the executive orders that Donald Trump is signing are not actually actionable. It's very theatric and it's very emotional. It's getting everybody excited and fired up, but actually most of them are already receiving challenges, legal challenges. You need to understand this. That's very, very important. This channel is always about bringing you news, the truth, honesty, and winning. So we're going to bring you all three of those things right now. So first of all, Donald Trump's executive orders that he is signing. Other presidents haven't done it. Other presidents haven't done this before in a public arena like this, because nearly all of them will be rejected. What that means is politics and the law is very complex. It's not simple. It's not theatrical. It's not entertainment. It's not drama. It's a lot of very clever people sitting around, spending a lot of time going through lots of legal procedures and political procedures to get things actionable. Things have to be legal. Things have to be agreed. This is not a dictatorship. You can't just wave a sword, chop everyone's heads off like Henry VIII or Vladimir Putin or Genghis Khan. You can't do that in any democracy on planet Earth. All of these things have to go through Senate. They have to be agreed by the legal system, and challenges and different variations of those orders have to get put in place. What these orders actually are is a bit ceremonial. It is showing the intent that the president wishes to enact these. However, they then have to be challenged and go through the courts and so on before they actually become fully legal and actionable. So what you're witnessing right now live on TV is very theatrical. I did a little video earlier and I said it was very entertaining. It was great. I would do it myself. However, upon reading the documentation, that it isn't actually what it seems. It is what it seems. It is entertainment. It's theatrical. It's showing those that supported Trump that these are my intentions. Doesn't mean they're all going to get done. Many of them are already being challenged and thrown out. And in fact, last time he did the same thing. I believe, don't quote me exactly, but I think he did 13 and 1 was actually passed. So when we saw him all those years ago doing all of this, the last time he was in the Oval Office, nearly all of them were thrown out. And things can take months and years to get actioned. So that's the first thing. So everyone knows what is going on with those documents. It's purely entertainment. The meat and bones of it will happen off stage in a room with lawyers, and nobody wants to watch that because that is boring. Okay, that's news item number 1. News item number 2, you may remember a couple of days ago, I brought you this live stream where I was challenging Dave Ramsey, who was basically lying to his own audience, corruption, abuse of power, and literally abusing one of his callers, saying terrible, terrible stuff. And yesterday I brought that news to you, and it was taken down. The video wasn't taken down. The segments from Dave Ramsey were taken down. He was not happy with me publicly making a video, basically calling him out and showing him for the scammer he actually is. And I proved it. And he reported all the content, and it was taken down. So what's the good news about that? Well, as you know, I've tried to build this channel successfully as a media channel, as a news channel, not as a YouTuber. And YouTubers are always having their accounts taken down, deleted, content claimed by copyright, and so on and so forth. And I fought back, and I fought back, and I fought back, and I made counterclaims saying that I was doing this right. It was fair use. I am mainstream media. I am not a YouTube channel. I am media simply broadcasting on YouTube TV. Well, I can report to you right now that I won against Dave Ramsey. That content is allowed to be in my video. However, because I wanted to focus on today's event, I'd already cut the pieces out once he made the claim against me. But I can tell you that I had notification from YouTube that I didn't need to have done that, because I actually won my claim against Dave Ramsey. But by that time, I'd already taken them out because I wanted to focus on the bigger issue this morning of the inauguration, and I didn't want this claim hanging over me. As it turned out, I was right and I won, and I would not have had to delete those segments from my video. Number one. Number 2, news item, final item, number 3, which I think you will enjoy the most. This morning, I was going live, if you remember, covering the US inauguration. People were messaging me in the chat that many YouTubers got their broadcast terminated today because we were streaming news items. However, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm a YouTube TV channel, and I'm covering mainstream news. And it got taken down. And I appealed. And I won. You may remember earlier on today, the content was gone. You were all watching it, and it disappeared. Remember that? It disappeared as you were all watching it. If you scroll back down here now and you look at past live streams, the video itself is how can I show you? It's taken away the thumbnail at the moment. The thumbnail needs to be reapplied. But there is my content of the inauguration. If I just zip across a little bit and fast forward it, you will see here is the inauguration. It is back on air. It doesn't have half the content. Sorry, it doesn't have the thumbnail, but there it is. I am back on air again. I protested against this and I won my claim. I am not a YouTuber. This is mainstream YouTube TV. And the point of this is letting you know, again, always trying to encourage and show people that you can actually do anything you want in life if you work harder than anyone else, you believe in right is right and might is might, and do the right thing. You will take some challenges, but you can come out on the other side and win if you are doing things right. So there you go. Just wanted to let you know, 3 battles there. First of all, Donald Trump, to let you know, he's signing mainly ceremonial orders. They're not actually fully actionable. So you know. Number 2, Dave Ramsey tried to take down my content to expose him as being a scammer, and I got that overturned. And also the news of the inauguration, streaming the news, I'm allowed to do it. I'm mainstream media. I've got that reposted as well. There you go. The purpose of this was to give you information and encourage you to do the right thing, and you can take on anyone and you can do anything. Let me just go over to the comments, see what comments I've got in the chat. Good afternoon, Martyn. Hello, hello, hello. What orders were signed? Mate? I don't have the list of the orders that were signed, but we did cover all the orders that he is signing. Which one he's signing on stage, we don't know. Good morning, Shawn Michaels. How are you? Only 2 genders. Yes, there are only male and females now in America. I'm not going to comment on that. I don't want to get into a war about that, but there you go. Is the best one. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. You got a YouTube strike. Not anymore. I didn't. I got it. In fact, I didn't get a YouTube strike either. I got a warning, and I got the warning taken away. Hey, Martyn, well done. Congratulations as always. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what did Musk just do? Nothing. Gulf of America. Yes, that will not be passed either. You cannot you can't change the name of the Gulf of America because it's international waters, not American waters. XRP sold at $1. How can you teach anything? Okay, we've got a bit of an idiot here. That's fine. We've just got some idiot who wants to make himself look an idiot. Congratulations to you. I will build a wall around the UK. Okay. It was a fiasco. We are under US military control. He did not have his hand on the Bible because he has no need to swear to serve the Corporation of America. He was sworn into Republic America. I'm not quite sure I understand that. Let me have a look. I told you before, but it looks like my message was erased. No one erases anyone's messages. People keep saying that. The only reason why you don't see your messages is because either you have a swear word in your comment or you have a swear word in your username. As I've just proved, censorship does not exist on YouTube. I have just taken on YouTube, Sky News, and Dave Ramsey and won on all 3. If you do the right thing, you win. Simple as that. With all the doctors, teachers, and the rest of the goons. Smarter dude. I have no idea what this guy's talking about. Many of you are going to freak out when you find out I'm correct. Big things coming. Sorry, I'm going out. Okay, not really sure what that means. Hanging on for the dear life. What do you guys think about XRP? We'll be covering it tonight. I heard this Friday Japan may increase the interest rates on the yen. What that will do, if they do increase rates on the yen, those that borrowed at low rates of interest will get margin called, and the stock market could drop because those companies aren't failing, but those that borrow money against buying American stocks will, and I will buy them cheap. So I actually hope that happens. That could easily happen. I'm not tapping the like button. Okie dokie, then don't. It doesn't bother me whether you wish to tap the like button or not. The facts are the facts. The truth is the truth. If you're not bothered about it, that doesn't bother me. What about oil stocks? Oil stocks, we'll find out tonight. Of course, TPL is our favorite. What do you think about NVIDIA price for today? I cannot believe no one has commented in the things that I've just been saying. I'm surprised by that, but we do have a few trolls in here talking a bit silly. Anyway, that's fine. Okay, it's time to go. I will see you back later. This live stream will take you directly to... in fact, I better change this one here. It's this video here. We've got a live stream starting in... blimey, is it that late already? 1 hour, 20 minutes. The market is about to open. The market is about to open and expect huge amounts of volatility. So let me just do that now. I'm going to make sure that this stream takes you directly into the event tonight. Redirect. That's in, I can't believe, wow, 1 hour and 20 minutes. Bloody hell. Where the hell has the day gone? Blimey, where has the day gone? Okay, that's all set. Let me give you the event itself. This is the event tonight. I'll give you a link in the chat. This is when the market opens. We're going to cover it throughout the night. Okay, live. You're going to watch it all night throughout the night. Next live show. This is the opening bell tomorrow, starting tonight. Because of this extreme volatility, I'm going to give you the link tonight so you can all be kept abreast of everything that's going on. There is it pinned in there, and you can go there straight after this stream if you want to do so. Okay. Smarter dude, you are literally making yourself look like a complete bloody idiot. I've got $250,000, in fact, $260,000 invested now. Take my balance, add that position there, the individual holdings, add my Roth IRA. I've got $250,000, 260,000 actually, from $5,000. I've just taken on Sky News, YouTube, and Dave Ramsey, and won again. But of course, according to you, a complete troll and idiot telling me that I'm an idiot. So there you go. Congratulations to you. Great production. Thank you. Stay hungry. Let's get the Trump market going. He has no position. The idiot sold at $1. There we go. Smarter dude. You know, you sound very smart. Yeah, indeed. Great news, Martin, that we won. Yes, and we won because we are a family. This channel is all about what we are doing here together. Great news, Martin, that we won. Facts are facts that can't disappear. Your videos, correct. That is true. And that's why we won against YouTube, Dave Ramsey. And there you go. So I'm very, very pleased with that. Okay, that's it from me. I wanted to bring everybody up to date with what's going on today and all of this of it. And all the rest of it. I think it's important to show you everything openly, honestly, and discuss everything with you live. All right, that's why we make these live shows rather than just videos. That's it from me. Thank you very much indeed. The market is about to open in an hour and 15 minutes. It's 5:45 in the evening. The market's open at 7 o'clock, an hour and a quarter. You'll see my chart go live. This is my real money, all of my money, 100% of my Roth IRA. This is, we were talking about crypto earlier, and we warned everybody about the Trump coin. I told you there's no value in it. Even Trump himself said it's not financial opportunity, it's a souvenir. And basically everybody who bought it has now lost all their money. The only winners were the Trump family who sold it at the top, and now everybody else has lost money. They did tell you themselves it's only a souvenir. However, I'm not so sure it's much of a souvenir if I've just lost all my money. I warned everybody not to buy it. I don't know if you paid attention to that or not. All right, let me read the last comments. Martin, the GOAT, fighting at all fronts. I'm here to fight for my members. I'm here to provide the best news channel in the world, and that's what we're growing. Thank you very much indeed, Lester. I appreciate that. Nothing beats the truth. That's right. Martin, what do you think about 2 accounts to buy crypto? One for your long term, buy and never sell, and one for your short term for taking profits. This way, my cost average on long term never goes up. Josh Monroe, please do not focus on your average. Your average is purely for entertainment purposes. It serves no purpose. Real investors, Wall Street investors, Donald Trump, you name it. Sorry, I don't mean Donald Trump, beg your pardon. Warren Buffett, myself, anyone who invests doesn't care about what a dollar cost average is. It's used by YouTubers to simplify investing and trading, make it sound simpler and fun, and quite honestly, it's comic book. It's not important. Your average is not important. And I really should go, but I will spend a moment just explaining it to you because you are a member of the channel. You're asking me, should I have 2 accounts so I can not affect my average? Every time you purchase an asset or a share, it's a lot. It's called a lot. And when you sell a lot, you are selling that share. Whether the share's up or down, you can assign which shares you want to sell. On Robinhood, you can choose which shares to sell. Most brokerages allow that. So you either sell for a loss on purpose to go against tax, or you sell for a profit. I would never do anything other than sell for a profit. What would be the point? If you're selling for losses, it's bad management. So you don't need to separate them unless you're trying to trade tax-free, thereby have an IRA. I suggest a Roth. And a brokerage account, of course, is taxable. But to have two different accounts purely to separate one's long-term and one's trading because you are protecting your average is a very wrong way of looking at investing. The average is the dollar cost average was a phrase made up. I think it was BitBoy was often talking about lower your average on crypto as if it's some kind of magical investment strategy. It isn't. It doesn't matter about the average. It's just to give you a guide of your overall position. Because if you sell a stock or sell a crypto, your average doesn't move, does it? It only moves when you buy, not when you sell. So it's purely entertainment. It means absolutely nothing. The way to know if you're making money on a trade is look in your history or write it down so you understand what you're selling when you're selling it. Now, crypto works differently. You don't have lots the same way as you do with shares. It all goes into one bundle. However, again, you're trading currency, so it doesn't have a share value. It's a total value, so you can see whether you're up or whether you're down. But again, you should be just taking note and understanding what you're buying when you're buying it. But the dollar cost average is really more of entertainment and simplifying the trading visual experience for you looking on your phone or looking on your device. It's not actually the way any credible investor operates. They don't care about the average. And I'll give you an example about that. I am a long-term investor. I never sell. I've been buying the S&P now since January the 20th, 24, 1 year to the day. And my average on my S&P keeps going up. My average keeps going up. Is that wrong? Am I doing it all wrong? Of course I'm not. The S&P keeps going up. You can't buy what it was a year ago. It's impossible. You can't buy what it was 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. It's always going to go up because it's an actual appreciating asset. It's a good investment. It keeps making money. Even if the businesses didn't make any money, it would still go up by just the rate of inflation, period. So the S&P is always going to go up. What I do is every time I'm ready to buy some more, I'm looking for another macro dip. You keep seeing me buy it when it goes down. I never buy it when it goes up. However, my averages still keep increasing. That is not important. I couldn't care less what my average is. All I care about is owning more of something that I want that's going to grow. In other words, I'm a farmer with a field. My job is to fill the field with trees. The more trees gives me a forest. When I have a forest, I'm as rich as I could be. The whole of my field is full of trees. So what I do is every time I earn some money, I buy more trees, good quality trees, trees that last forever. That's the job, not about bringing my average down. What's important is when I show you my S&P 500 VU, as you can see here, my VU, this is my real money. I've got $226,000 now in VU. And as you can see, I've made $24,995. 90% of my S&P 500 was bought in the region of about 530, 540, but recently 420, 430. As you can see, my average cost is 489 because it's been going up. And over the last few months, I've been buying at 520, 530. It doesn't matter. What's important, the only thing that matters is my return. My percentage up is not important. What's important is I've made $24,995. And if I wanted to sell, I could sell any one of my lots. I can go right back and sell the ones I bought yesterday. As an example, it's not a real thing, of course. The market was closed yesterday, but the last time I bought one, or I can go right back to January the 20th a year ago and sell that one for whatever reason, either a tax loss or a profit. That would be down to my calculations. But as you can see, I've actually made $24,995. I've made more money than I'd done a few months ago when my average was lower. A couple of months ago, my average was around the sort of 450, 460. Now it's at 489. but I've made more money. When I was around the 450, I was about $15,000 up. Now I'm 24,995 up. That's what's important. My unrealized gains is what's important, not my average. I hope that fully explains your question. I was going to end, but that was a very important question to ask. I often get that. People are concerned about protecting their averages like it's some sort of trophy or some sort of, a winning tool, because, real investors can't and don't and ever consider lowering their averages. It would be completely impossible. Fight and win. Good for you. Glad you won. Thank you for continuing to give us the truth. Always, always. What S&P 500 are you invested in, Martyn Lucas? You can't buy the S&P 500. You have to buy an ETF, which is a basket of funds which tracks the S&P 500. There are about 10 mainstream accounts you can do that. The two most popular are SPY and VOO. SPY is for professional traders, and I don't mean professional traders that trade 10 times a day or even 100 times a day. I mean traders who trade millions of times a day. There's more volume in it, so the management fee is more expensive. The only one you should be buying is VOO. VOO is for retail investors or even retail traders. SPY is for professional Wall Street traders, not you, because you're paying 3 times the much for the management fee. Yes, the price is different of the stock because of its inception date, but it is exactly the same. The answer is, and always will be, 100% VOO all the way. Love the content. Keep on keeping it real. Mike Buck, you're very welcome. What advice can you give me about Robinhood and about the S&P 500? And what specifically do you want to know? I've got to go, though, so I haven't got time for just an open question. Hi, Martyn. Hope you and your good wife are well. Sorry can't watch you live much. Just let you know you make a difference. Thank you. Darren Knight, I appreciate that. Thank you. Martyn, how are you doing? I am doing coup de kill. Not seen you for a while. I'm glad you've still got your membership. 1 year. Congratulations. Thank you for always being a member. You're all about money. What about other people? What sort of comment is that? We've got a couple of idiots in today, haven't we? Stephen Cox, this is a financial channel. We're here to make money. We're here to help people. We're here to support people. But I'm not here to hold your hand. If you want to be rude and talk stupid, and because we have money, we can provide the best channel in the world. I've raised millions for charity. I've shown you my plaque over here. The Lions Club Jack Wheats program. Can't do any of that if I haven't got any money. So, and by the way, I started when I left home at 16 with nothing, and 4 years ago I started this channel with $5,000 and no subscribers. I built a business. I always succeed. I always get it done, and I share that information with my members. So what a silly comment that is. You're all about money. Well, guess what? It's a financial channel. Everybody here wants to make money. You obviously don't. You make more money. Yeah, it's a financial channel. I would probably suggest people subscribe to me because I do make money and they make money with me. Kind of pointless being a channel that loses money, but feel free to go and watch one of those idiots. Thanks for the explanation, man. That answered my question in full. Josh Monroe, you are very welcome, and we're here to help. So that's it from me. Thank you much indeed. Stay right where you are. The link's in the chat. Go directly over to the for the next stream. It will be live all night while I'm sleeping. Extreme volatility. Be careful. Do not chase the market. What you want to be doing is waiting until we get more information from Donald Trump and the markets in the morning. We need to review what was signed, what wasn't, what policies are being enacted, what's happening with tariffs. If you're buying overnight, the only thing you should be doing is if the market drops, and I mean the general market, and it goes below 10%, then you buy more. That's what I'll be doing with my money. Individual stocks, no, you shouldn't be touching that until you reassess what's going on. Otherwise, you're speculating and gambling, in my opinion. But crypto will bounce up and down all over the place. We've already seen the nonsense of the Trump coin. It's basically gone to zero. There's no value in that at all. It took money out of Bitcoin and XRP because people were over leveraged. And when they started taking profit to buy the Trump and Melania coin, they killed their own assets and they shorted everybody out because basically it went down and people got leveraged out. And that's why Bitcoin and XRP went down so much last night, due to leverage. So the very, very people that think it's the greatest investment in the world basically dumped it on each other until they ended up getting leveraged out. It was quite funny to watch, really. But we warned you, we told you that was going to happen, and it did. I want to know how you started investing in the S&P 500. How I started investing. How I don't know what you mean. I just buy VOO. It's on Robinhood, VOO, VOO. How I just buy the shares, and the only reason why I buy more is when there are macro conditions dictating that. And that's how I've been able to constantly outperform the market. I mean, look at that. Last week I made 5,697. In the last day, well, the markets are closed, but in the last month, 2.37. Last 3 months, where is it? Last 3 months. Last 3 months, 4.71, 4,600. Basically, I'm outperforming the S&P nearly all the time. And I always will do, because I just buy the macro conditions. And if you join me live, I'll explain live how I do that. All right, guys, thank you very much indeed for all our members. This was a win for all of us. We won. YouTube took down my channel today because of the infringement in copyright. I claimed against it and I won, because we're not a YouTube channel. We're mainstream media. That was a huge win today. I can't even tell you how amazing that was. Dave Ramsey, we embarrassed him by proving that his information was false and he was misleading and abusing his own audience. I proved that. He didn't like it, and we won against that as well. And for those that were following Donald Trump today, as we've been following all day, just to tell you exactly what's in those executive orders, they don't mean anything. They're already being challenged as we speak. It's very theatrical. It's very entertaining. I must say, I would love to do it myself if I was the president, but it's not how politics works. It has to be legal. It has to go for the Senate. You can't stand on stage with a load of bands, cheerleaders, and people jumping up and down, and that's not how you run a country, even though it looks very entertaining. That's it from me. Thank you much indeed. See you back in an hour from now as we open the market. I'll start the stream and it will run throughout the night. You want to be here. You cannot afford to miss it. Be in the chat. Follow each other throughout the evening as people join in from around the world in our 69 countries and 14 languages. Until then, as always, take care of yourselves